It's officially 2026, which means it's a new year. And let me guess, you are like, this is the year I'm reaching all my goals. I'm gonna change myself completely. Well, bestie, you said it last year and that happened. Last year, I wanted to be the best in my class. I wanted to be consistent with my workouts. I wanted to spend more time in the nature, and none of that happened because motivation is overrated. It literally fades. Once you stop having fun in the things that you set your mind to, motivation fades. A study actually says only 9% of the people who set New Year goals actually reach them, and this year we are gonna try and we will be part of the 91% that actually achieved their goals. Like at the end of last year, I really started to be consistent with my goals. I started working out at least 4 times a week. I started reading. I started really just being consistent with the goals that I set my mind to. And my grades went up. I'm more connected to myself. I have self-trust, which I did not have at all. I started reading. I started content creation, and all these little goals that I've wanted to do at the start of last year, but I just couldn't be consistent because my motivation faded. I lost it after like 2 weeks. Hi guys, welcome to my new video. Today I will talk about things that you can change so you can make 2026 your successful year. We have 5 main points that I will talk through, so sit back and enjoy. First point is mindset reset. We have to stop promising things to ourselves and never doing it, because first of all, that's gonna ruin your self-trust, and in result your self-confidence will also fade because you do not trust yourself. Evidence of things that you do change how you see yourself, because no one is motivated 100% of the time. So what this means is, once you promise a thing to yourself, you have to actually do it. You actually get up and do the thing. Let's say, I will work out today. No, today is now. You have to actually get up, do this, and also take some pictures so we have active evidence. Self-trust is built through proof. When I said I was gonna work out, I did it. When I said I was gonna post content, I did it. I said I was gonna study more, I did it. And just focusing on making sure that you have proof is gonna build your self-trust. And right now you will go on your notes app, open your note on your phone or even on a piece of paper, and you will write down your goals. And because you are 42% more likely to achieve your goals if you write them down. And because it's so easy to make promises and not follow them, and your 6-year-old sibling can make those promises, and it's so easy to do, just be like, oh, you are still the same. So we will make sure that 2026 is gonna be our year where we actually achieve our goals. So at the end of the year we can be like, I achieved most of my goals. I actually followed through, achieved them. So now I can set more goals, because it is so fun to achieve the goals of my dreams. Second point is focus on yourself all 2026. And before we actually start writing down our goals and thinking about who do I want to be, we first have to answer the question, where is my focus and attention on right now? At the end of the day, if you still fail, you still tried. You still tried your best to achieve something, and that is the best that some people could do, you know? Some people just sit at home, do absolutely nothing, and just hate on people for achieving their goals, for trying to achieve their goals. And let me tell you, you cannot live your life if you watch other people live theirs. if you constantly scroll on TikTok, Instagram, and see all those perfect lives, you will feel not really motivated to do anything. These people already have it. But a perfect angle shot doesn't mean that their whole life is just perfect and flawless and everything else. And that's why I failed my goals last year, and because the focus was never on me. It was always on other people and their lives, and that is actually what social media does. When you see the school they go to, on their new house, and their goals they achieve, and actually brainwashes you into thinking that that is what you want. So every time you see a perfect life, just ask yourself, does that align with my future self and my goals? No, then you don't have to feel guilty or feel depressed because you are not there, because it doesn't align with you. That's literally how simple it is. But if it is something that you want to, write it down. Write down what do they have that you don't, and what steps you can take to achieve what they have. Next chapter is create your 2026 identity. Before you start planning out the goals, observe who you want to be first. What are their looks, and their confidence, their routine, literally whatever. You don't have to write a whole essay on who you want to be. Just write bullet points. The more exact you are, and the more you can be clear about your goals. And you want to be exact by writing a goal for personal goal, work, growth, a relationship, finances, so you can really see what you want in each topic. After you've done that, you wanna do backward goal setting. What this means is pretend you are already where you want to be, and then set goals from there on. So just set multiple routines that you can take to achieve your goals. And once you have your goal set, you wanna do a self alignment check. So just look over at your goals and think, is that who I want to be? And these goals align who I want to be. And if no, cross them out or change them. And if yes, keep them the way you wrote them. Don't change them, just keep it the way it is. And now let me present to you guys the receive system. And this is something I've discovered recently, and it's actually really good. Basically, you document one thing daily that you did daily and you prove it, so you can build self-trust, confidence, and all those things, so you can progress in your goals. And so you do one daily action that you can prove. You can take a photo, write a journal entry, or what I think is actually really cute, you want to take a glass jar and just decorate it with like rhinestones, whatever, and every time you do something good unto yourself, you write it on a piece of paper, fold it, and throw it inside. So at the end of the year or of the month or whatever, you have a full glass jar, things that you did unto yourself of times, and that you loved yourself. And no, you would not go and be like, hey guys, I just did this, I just did this, I just did this. No, we don't need validation from other people. We don't need that. Track it privately, because the self-confidence is built in private. Whenever you achieve a goal and set a new one, don't announce it in public. Don't announce it, especially to the people who you know are not happy for you, because they will put you down and you do not want to be on their level. If you really want to announce your goals, announce it to people who you know support you, are positive about your own things that you do, are not jealous or whatever, and will not put you down. Because at the end, that's just harm for yourself, and that's it. That's just bad for you. And whenever you miss a day, don't quit. Just take out your notes app, your journal, whatever, and just reflect what happened, why you didn't achieve anything that day, what happened. And the last chapter is why private progress builds real self-confidence. It's because you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to prove that you are worth something, that you are smart, that you are whatever. Because at the end of the day, what other people think of you, no matter if it's negative, positive, it's not a fact. You know, if they think you are dumb, okay. If they think you are pretty, okay. The only things that are a fact is what you think about yourself. Because you know yourself the best. No matter how much life story you told to all these people, you know yourself the best. You know your mind, your emotions, your confidence, your self-trust. So when doing the receipt system, don't announce it to everyone. Keep it low-key, keep it private, because you don't have to prove anything to anybody. What you can do is get an app, just take a photo daily. On iPhones, there's now a journal app that you can reflect in daily, log in daily what happened, put in pictures. So really do that. So whenever you feel bad, you can open up that app, open up that journal, whatever, and you can read back on what good things you did to yourself. So it motivates you to do more things, because you are living your own life. You are not what other people live theirs. So that's it. I really hope some of you guys will try out the receipt system and actually progress and not let 2026 be the same as the other years. See you guys in my next video. Bye!